Now that you understand what to look for, these are our picks for the best cheap gaming monitors you can get right now. While monitors often feature similar specs, each display has some unique qualities that make it especially well suited to a certain kind of gaming setup. Number 1. Samsung Odyssey G40B Gaming Monitor. Samsung's Odyssey G40B proves you don't have to spend a lot to get a great gaming monitor. For roughly half of our budget cap, you're getting an ultra-fast display that many games won't even be able to take advantage of. The G40B's frame rate is the show's star, but its support of both Nvidia's G-Sync and AMD's FreeSync, which keep the display from refreshing too quickly or slowly, help guarantee a smooth experience. This display supports HDR10, which isn't the most sophisticated high dynamic range technology but will still provide much truer-to-life colors than displays without it. The Odyssey G40B has multiple inputs, encouraging you to connect multiple consoles and a gaming PC to it simultaneously. A feature called Auto Switch Plus will detect which input is being used and move to that one automatically. If you put your PC to sleep and pick up an Xbox controller, you won't have to push a button on the display to have it recognize you've changed to a different system. This is a nice-to-have feature that'll prove invaluable if you want to get the most mileage from this gaming display. Number 2. Gigabyte G27QC Gaming Monitor. Gigabyte's gaming monitors are popping up on more and more monitor buying lists, and for good reason. The G27QC features a 1500R curvature on a VA panel that handles reflection better than many other curved displays. Meanwhile, it offers a robust feature set with a fast refresh rate, variable refresh rate options, and a couple of USB ports. It's a strong package for any curved display fan. Number 3. AOC CU34G3S Frameless Curved Ultra-Wide Gaming Monitor. Ultra-wide monitors offer lots of extra screen space, but that typically comes at a much higher cost. This curved AOC model, however, checks in well under $400 and offers some very solid specs for gamers. You won't get the top-tier stuff like HDR or HDMI 2.1, but it does provide a solid 3440 by 1440 resolution and a more than respectable 165 Hz refresh rate. It supports AMD's FreeSync Premium for variable refresh rates, and its response rate is just 1 ms, which is quicker than most budget gaming monitors in its class. There's even a pair of 5-watt speakers built in, which will offer some sound to accompany your games if you don't have powered speakers set up yet. If you want to do some creative work between gaming sessions, this display supports more than 100% of the sRGB color space and 98% of the Adobe RGB color space. It also features 4 USB 3.2 ports, which can be used to connect accessories to your computer. The mounting system isn't the most flexible we've ever seen, but it does allow the monitor to move up and down to match your eye line. In short, this is a ton of monitor for a very impressive price. Number 4. Asus TUF VG259 24.5-inch Gaming Monitor. As the best cheap high-refresh gaming monitor, the Asus TUF Gaming VG259QM is the smallest monitor on this list, but it has something the others don't. With a lightning-fast 280 Hz, it is a perfect panel for players looking to maximize their competitive edge in games like League of Legends and Dota 2. It also supports HDR, though it is only Display HDR 400 certified, which isn't great. Still, this is a monitor for players who are willing to give up some visual fidelity and screen real estate for an extra microsecond against an opponent. So HDR is really just icing on the cake. Number 5. LG Ultra-Fine Gaming Monitor. As with ultra-wide gaming monitors, your options for the best 4K gaming monitors are extremely limited if you're trying to keep your budget down. The 27-inch LG Ultra-Fine is one of the few 4K monitors available at this price point, though you'll have to make a couple of concessions on the gaming front. The biggest is that this monitor has a maximum refresh rate of 60 Hz, less than half the top speed of our top pick. Similarly, its 5 ms response time is slow if you want to play fast-paced first-person shooters, though it won't matter as much when playing slower-paced games. On the upside, this monitor does support AMD's FreeSync, HDR, high dynamic range, and 99% of the sRGB color space. Many modern games support HDR, and their visuals will pop on this display. The Ultrafine is also forward-thinking on the input front. It's equipped with a USB-C port to transfer data and charge a laptop simultaneously. Don't worry, there's a display port and multiple HDMI ports, too. While its speakers won't be able to stand up to a trusty pair of computer speakers, it's still nice to see them built into the display, just in case. Getting a cheap 4K gaming monitor necessitates making some compromises, but none of them are deal breakers, especially if you choose to use this display for your professional life.